All right. Look like I'm on the air once again. Hey, Facebook family. How y'all doing? Good morning to each and every one of you. I just want to take this opportunity to chat with you. It's been a long time since I've done this on a regular basis, but it's a new Facebook new Facebook account, a whole new Facebook mindset. This is a whole new day. It's a new day, a new chapter. Today, through the grace of God, we had the opportunity to see the sunrise. Had a beautiful night's rest, an early morning rise to go forth and do great things. And I just want to come out here, and I'm not looking for anybody to show up or to like or to look anything, but that's fine. If you do see value in this, just like, subscribe, and please share, because that's one of the topics I want to talk about. I see a lot of people sharing content on Facebook. I see a lot of people sharing content that's not of their own. And that helps a lot of people's algorithm to go into millions, and that's fine. If you like to do that, if you saw something that's important, that's good information, or maybe not so good information, that's fine to share that. But one of the things I know is even when I was on Facebook before, about a year ago, before my account was wrongfully dissolved, there used to be a time I would have 1 million people watch me. I used to have 1,000 people in a given session. Sometimes on one of my platform, I had over 1 million. I mean, it's no longer the same because things have changed. The rules of the game have changed. Corrections, 2020. I think 2020 has changed the mode and everything. And right now, my wife is getting her exercise. My neighbor's getting their exercise. I'm still working on my physical therapy to get back into the game of walking, and I will do that. But one of the things I notice in business, technology has changed, business has changed, but mindset haven't changed. And you ask yourself, hey, Dr. Arnold, where are you going at with this? The mindset that has never changed is the mindset of lack of a millionaire to billionaire mindset. Now, what I mean by that, guys, we are what we think. The Bible let us know, as a man thinketh, so is he. And that's a fact. Jehovah's word is true. Elohim's word, that's his name, is true. Yah is true. He told the truth. As a man thinks, so is he. Jesus, even the Son of God, acknowledged, as a man thinks, so is he. Because as you think, good morning, sir. Because our mindset can take us to places we've never been. It can take us to greatness, or it can take us to poverty. The choice is yours. Each and every one of us was given the breath of life because of the grace of God and our parents. And that's a fact. And I say it that way because we're living in an age where the unborn no longer has a choice. And I'm speaking as a pastor too, and a Christian. And I'm a very devoted Christian. I may not look like that way, you don't see it, but I am. Because of a lot of stuff. But that's another topic, and I have to do on another platform because this platform is not ready for it. But the millionaire to billionaire mindset, a lot of people struggle and they don't have to. There's wealth all the way around us, guys. There's trillions of dollars flowing from one hand to another. You got folks who got more money than they're going to ever spend their entire lifetime. And you want to know why they got it? It's not because of manufacturing. It's not because mama opened a bakery factory that turned into a conglomerate worldwide. It's all because of here. And they taught their children to think the same way. And they taught their children to think the same way. And they taught the children to think the way. Let me tell you something. Jews teach their children how to manage money. Jews. They teach their children from day one Orthodox Jews teach them. Regular secular Jews teach them. The Jewish race teaches them. Early Christians did the same thing. Now, I can't speak for the Christians over here. I can't speak for the time here, but I can tell you there's people still doing it. So, I mean, if you hate Jewish people because they got money and because they taught their children, something you're not doing. Your mindset, again, stop making excuses, stop blaming other people because they have success and you don't as a race. Every race has an opportunity to thrive. I can go any part of Africa and show you to people who are thriving. Any part of Europe, they're thriving. Any part of Asia, they're thriving. Any part around the world. Hey, Brother Lee. Hey, Sister Lee. Good morning. Everybody has an opportunity, no matter where you're from, who you are. Good morning. To make something in your life. I mean, you could be in uproot poverty because every child is born dirt poor and a dependent. Every child. But all because you started off poor or on government assistance or you don't have to remain that way. A high school education is going to give you the basic principles and fundamentals to add mathematics, to write, to read, to help you cultivate you. And there are some courses that's within your high school level that will cultivate you to do great things, to give you skills, the introductory into skills, whether it be acting or electricity or plumbing, or to be a food, I forgot what deal with food, but there's courses on that too in high school. Or learn another language, Spanish, German, Deutschland, Russian, depending on your school and the funding they get. But that's all based on here, guys. The rest is up to you. If you're poor-minded, you're going to be poor, and there's nothing I can do about it. Steve Harvey said it very at best. If you want to be poor, there's nothing I can do about it. If you want to be poor, there's nothing the government can do about it. The government is not your savior. And I don't know why people think, hey guys, I'm looking forward to getting on welfare. I'm looking forward to getting on Section 8. I'm looking forward to my $500 a month Social Security. And it's all government funded to keep you locked down. Because if you get disability from the government, guess what? You cannot make a profit. You cannot go out there and make a job, go back to work. You're done. That means you got to sell your house, sell your car, and or be bankrupt because you're limited what you can earn. And there may be some flexibility in that depending, because I experienced that myself with my wife. Not my current wife, my second wife. Did he say second wife? Yes, he did. Been there, done that. At least I've been married. But anyway, but your mindset could determine a change of mindset, cultivation, education, mentorship can change your whole outlook in life. And I'm not saying that you're going to become rich and superstardom, 40 billion, 40 million, 30 million, 10 million, 8 million. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is you change the way you think, your life can change. If you work on a job that's paying you $30,000 a year and you're worth $100,000, my suggestion to you, it's up to you to show your employer why you're worth $100,000, why you're worth $150,000. Because there's employers that you work for are paying those kind of salaries, and that's for real. So you have to do your due diligence to find out what I need to do to get your position. So what? You're doing the same responsibility as somebody else who's making that money, and you're not getting paid, compensated for it. And I'm not saying that you'll get mad and quit your job. No, I'm not. There's ways you can move up. You can walk up to your branch manager and say, branch manager, what do I need to do to, and ask them, can you mentor me to be where you are? There's folks that were happy to pass on knowledge to you, but you got to be willing to receive knowledge. And if you're not willing to receive knowledge and mentorship, then you're just wasting your time. and you're wasting that individual precious time. You got to be really willing to be coachable, because nobody walks in their hand with experience or knowledge right off the bat. I attended a number of universities: Virginia State University, Liberty University, I forget the other one, Nash Community College, and there's one more, but I can't. University of Phoenix. And I took a ton of courses through the military, civil service, government, and corporations. And I had to be coachable, to stay focused, to pay attention, to learn what the materials they provided for me. I had to make that choice. Millionaire to billionaire mindset. Where I am now is because I was coachable, I paid attention, I studied, I listened to the ones who making the money, and I am open to make changes. If you're not open to be coachable, you're not open to pay attention, if you're not open to listen and study and research and allow that individual to help you reach you to the man and woman that you desire to be in your life, where you don't have to worry about money, or worry about health insurance, or worry about your child's education, worry about how I'm going to take care of my child and send him to college, or worry about my car broke down, but hey, and I need another car. I don't have the money to fix it. You don't have to worry about, even in an economy that crashed, you should be in a position where you don't have to worry. But you have to change the way you think. You have to put forth the effort and listen to the people who are of the know. Watch these. I have watched tons of videos, lessons. I mean, ever since I went back to college, I have to watch video lessons, whether it would be from a projector or online on YouTube. Yeah, I remember those days we had those projectors, overhead projectors, and those real projectors back in school. And the only way our teacher could really get the point to show us, they show us a video. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember on Channel 23, for those from Virginia that went to Petersburg Public School, that we watched videos on Channel 23, the 7th grade, 6th grade, 5th grade. Y'all remember all that? If you don't, some do, some don't. That's okay. But the point of the matter, tools were used to help provide the information and to give you some insight of what is out there, or to inspire you. But if you have no desire to be inspired, then you deserve where you are. That's it. I got into network marketing almost like 20 years ago. I was in the reserve, and I was working 2 or 3 jobs on the side to support my income. And that time I was only making 15 G's back in the 90s. And that's equivalent to 30,000 now. And that was a struggle, taking care of a family. So I had to supplement my income. Thank God I was in the Army Reserve. If you're not, and I'm telling you guys, jobs are plentiful now. But guys, if you want to have an extra income that could give you a career, the Army Reserve, Army National Guard, Air National Guard, Air Force Reserve, Navy Reserve, Coast Guard Reserve, while you pursuing your goal, unless you want to go AGR, which is active duty guard, or active regular Army, you could do that. But if you don't want to go full time and you want to try it out part time, go to Reserve National Guard way. It changed my life. But back to mindset. It's all about that, again, mindset. It's all about mindset. The military and a course of other things helped me to become the man I am, because I was willing. You have to be willing to make those choices. If you think you can go in a world where nobody gives you instruction or tell you what to do, then you're going to be poor all your life. If you think nobody tells me what to do or give me instruction, I want to hear what you have to say, good luck to it. I only see one left thing. The only thing I see is 2 things for you: prison life or starvation life. It's your choice. And I hate to be hard, but I have to be real with you guys. I'm almost 60 years old, and I'm pretty much good. I don't have to sweet talk nothing. But I want to tell you the truth because I love each and every one of you. I have to care to tell. And you know, people will tell you, spark tinkle in your ear, and oh, we will do this and we'll do that, and they do absolutely nothing. Because you know what they're doing? They're pocketing in their own pockets. They're putting money. They're getting rich off of you. Politicians do it all the time, and you worship them more than you worship Jehovah and Jesus Christ, and that's sad. They'll come to your church and give you a bunch of fluff, and you're still broke. I remember back in 71, back in 75, I was watching Jimmy Carter's speech, and he was talking about creating jobs. I think 75 or 77, I can't remember. Don't even quote me on that. And Jimmy was like, they all talk the same fluff. We're going to create jobs. Entrepreneur creates jobs. Which goes to my final point. Many of you are entrepreneur spirit. You have an entrepreneur spirit and you want to make a difference in your community. But it's almost impossible to make a difference in your community when you don't have wealth. And that's real. If you don't have wealth or don't know how to obtain wealth, or you try to become an entrepreneur and you're not successful, and you ask yourself, why I'm not successful? Well, ask yourself this: who supported me? Who marketed me? You know, your family is your biggest supporter to help you launch. And when your family don't support you, or friends, you got a problem. When your friends, and I have to say it like this, because I've been in the business for years. I own my own store. I had my own brand, and I still got it. I wrote books, wrote 3, and got them published. But I'm going to tell you something. If you don't have, and I'm going to tell you, my wife, she's my biggest supporter. You can have a great idea, and you can have the great business plan. But when your community don't come behind you and support you, at least market you and say, hey, guys, check out this new restaurant my cousin just opened up. Come on down. I'll take you there. Let's have lunch. Unless you do that, you're contributing to poverty. And it's your fault. Because that person went out and you didn't support them. And it failed. One of the biggest problems I have in my opinion, and I can't say all communities, but I see communities support each other left and right, but just in the United States of America Black community, not the African community, because they come over here ready to roll. Them Africans, Guyanans, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Zimbabwe, South Africans, those pure Africans come over here and they roll. They understand investment. They understand, hey, we couldn't get it like that because of our last name or what tribe we're from. So they come here for the fulfill the American dream. Folks came from Brazil through the border, or some come through the front door. Come through the front door. Please come through the front door, and we'll take care of you. They come in, immigrate in the legal way, and they flourished. Why? Because their community supports them. Now, back to us. We don't support each other. We don't. You don't like it. I'm telling you, I ain't got nobody watching, and it's fine. We don't support each other, meaning the average Black American community. I'm just Black, just Americans have to be Black. That's bottom line. I get some more support from other races than my own. When I had a store, there ain't nobody supporting me but white people. Did y'all hear what I said? I may get a few frat brothers here and there, and sorority sister here and there, but the bulk of my business was doing screen t-shirt coming from mostly from white folks, Americans. Shame on you. I don't need your money. I don't need your money. Shame on you if you don't support your cousins, your brothers, your sister, your mom, your daddy. They God give them a vision and they go forth and you don't support them, shame on you. I'm gonna get on y'all. Shame on you. If you don't help your brothers and sisters thrive, who could create jobs for you and your descendants, shame on you. If that person opened up not a print shop that does copying, faxing, desktop publishing, and you go to Staples instead, shame on you. Staples a big corporation. They don't need you. As a man thinketh, so is he. If you're broke-minded and you're jealous and you don't want to support those who are trying to get there, I don't care what the color of the fur, shame on you. Shame on you. And those of you who trying to get there and get your own, whether it be network marketing or traditional businesses, God bless you. And if you want to advertise, I'm going to put this out there. And rest assured this. I will allow you to market your business on my platform, and I own 12 other platforms through Facebook that I will allow you to market and advertise. No calls. All that I need to do is give you access. You can pub your stuff there on my page right now. I don't care. But rest assured, you share that same love with me. I will publish. Just like that's how you build a community. I will publish my stuff on yours. Now, if you don't want me to publish anything on your platform, and you got this none of your business mentality, or don't post all this stuff mentality, and that you putting too much information out there, then I don't. Then poverty mind. Stay away from me. Seriously, stay away from me. Because you don't want to get anywhere. You don't want to help me get nowhere, and I'm helping you. I don't want no part of you. Stay away from me. I don't care, man. This is Facebook. Just out having some fun. They're drinking my coffee this morning. It's a beautiful day. Somebody need to tell you the truth, man. I'm retired at age 45. Some of y'all still working to 75. They don't have to. Good morning. You don't have to. I live in a beautiful neighborhood. I'm looking at my next house. My wife going, I'm going to move again. I'm looking at maybe 7,000 square foot this time. But I grew up on Halifax Street in a small house with holes all around it, leaky roof. I've been there, done that. I used to walk the streets all the way down to, remember Ram's record store? Where it used to be that triangle, used to be black businesses. And then after desegregation, they died. So I got a question for you. What kind of legacy are you trying to build? Are you want to build legacy of the same by and by when we overcome? Or you want to build a legacy of generational wealth? I'm in cryptocurrency, guys. Yeah, cryptocurrency guys up and down, just like your 401, your 401b, your 401c, they go up and down. My 401 crashed in 2008 and it sucked. Lost a lot of money. Lost a lot of money in my house too. Because when the housing market crashed, guess what done to my value of my house? I can't even sell it. So I couldn't even make a profit. I made it to break even when I sold my house. So please, I know about investment. But I tell you, what goes down, what's come back up. You see all the value of homes going up. Houses that were $150,000 now worth $200,000. Homes that used to be $300,000 now $400,000. House $800,000 now $1 million homes. It's the same house. It's just a supply and demand. It is not a bubble this time where people overinflate the value or mortgage a house that they can't really afford. Okay, especially at a variable rate. Fixed rate is the way to go, unless you're going to pay that off in 15 years, under 10 years. Good morning. But it's all about that mindset, guys. If you cannot see yourself with $20 million or even $800,000 a month or $800,000 a year, and you praising God for a man that's sitting in the White House that makes him $420,000, plus they get 115, they're making $15 million at a time, and now he's involved in Ukraine making more money and got investments going on, making a profit, then it's your fault. It's your fault. Shame on you. Why can't you not get yours? He's getting his, they getting theirs, and you won't get yours. Shame on you. I'm disgusted. When I hear people complain and moan and complain, and they don't want to do nothing to change their outcome, don't want to change their life, don't want to put forth an effort, don't want to go ahead and put sweat and blood and tears, good morning, ladies, don't want to go out there and make the sacrifice, losing sleep, I'm going to get up. But guys, in this game of life, you have to.
I'm gonna sit here. Okay.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I can switch chair with you.
No, thank you, but no, this is just fine.
Yeah, I just want to make sure y'all have the very best. It's all right. I'm a soldier.
I appreciate it. But it's just not necessary. You just sit down and relax.
Well, God bless you. Thank you. Just having a chit chat. But hey, guys, you're responsible for your own action. If you don't want more, then it's your fault. You're going to be 60, 80 years old looking at Social Security, $1,200, $500, and I know people getting $500 to only $1,200 a month. That's nothing. I'm serious. Stop depending on Uncle Sam to take care of you when you can get yourself in position to take care of yourself for the rest of your life. And I'm just flabbergasted when I hear people make excuses, which is tools of incompetence. Yeah. That's it. Because Social Security is nothing. Welfare is nothing. They give you free food. These foods you don't know where you're getting cancer from. These free food they give you are food that's overage that people don't want. So if you want free food, go get your free food. But why not dine at knowing that your food is fresh and good? Why change being a mindset where your focus is on dependency instead of independent? I try my best to teach my kids to be independent entrepreneurs, be business owners, to work for somebody in a company and move up in that company while they're building their empire. Because you can do it, because I've been there, done that. I'll work a 12-hour shift and work on my dreams for the next 5 hours, then go to sleep for 4 hours. Steve Harvey said it best, guys. If you sleep, you're sleeping too much. If you sleep 8 hours, then you did nothing. I have known people will sleep 12 or 15 hours of their life away. And they focus on waste. They're wasting their time and money. Guys, here's the last advice I'm going to give you. Hang around with like-minded people. People who want something out of life instead of the by and by when they overcome. Because the by and by was paid for at the cross. The by and by had a network of believers. The by and by had a team of 12. One fall down, but team of 12 apostles that did great things and multiplied the organization. Billionaires think that same way, and they use this very same principle Jesus used, that God the Father gave him to do. So what's the problem? You're a believer. You should be as rich and wealthy as the next person. You should never have to worry about paying your rent or your car. If your car needs to be painted, you take the $4,000 out your account, paint it, done. Your car needs a new transmission, $1,500 to $3,000, done. You should never have to worry about money, guys, despite the price of milk, despite the price of eggs, despite the price of meat, despite the cost of electricity and gas. Be an investor. Build something. Your savings account, let me tell you about your savings account. It is just for an emergency use, that money right away. It is not an investment. They'll pay you 2% on that money, and they're making money. The banks are making money off of your savings account, off of your checking account. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I gave you the last advice. I gave you the last $1 million. You take this $1 million that I just gave you and put your money in to work for you 24 hours a day. So far, my wife and I have invested over $1,600 in an investment. We got a rate of return every Friday. Unlike those who put those in risk accounts, they lost billions of dollars. I haven't lost a dime. And I'm here to tell you, I have not lost one dime. My wife has not lost one dime. You may lose money on your 401, A, B, and C. You may lose money on the stock market. Crash when it crashed. And it's going to crash again. But you can rest assured, the platform I'm on is stable. I may not get the full 3%, but I at least got 0.65, a 65%, 0.65. That's better than nothing. Why? Because it's the market fluctuation. And when that bad boy went back up, I'm like, hallelujah, a miracle. Because the platform I'm in is very conservative. But that's another conversation, guys. I just wanted to share with you the mindset. You got to change your mindset to win. You got to stop being on the buy and buy. Be faithful over a few things, and God will make you a ruler over many things. Stop accepting cornbread when you can have good rye wheat bread. Stop accepting bologna when you can have that big juicy steak. Stop accepting artificial flavors when you can have the real fruit flavors. Amen? Amen. Anyway, guys, this is Airborne Beast Mode signing off. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Please do as I say. Share, subscribe, because if you don't share, nobody wins. That's the bottom line. Have a good one.